Tonight, the back-to-school debate is taking an ugly turn. Everyone is frustrated and wants to get back to normal. At odds are people who say kids should be back in class right now and some staff who say there's still too much of a risk. In the middle of that conflict are people like Kelly Walker, the president of the Virginia Beach Education Association. She told Randy Fox she's leaving her post after receiving what she calls threatening emails from parents.
This is my 5th year and my last.
And with that, Virginia Beach Education Association President Kelly Walker is calling it quits.
It's just been really hard, Andy. I'm so burnt out. This has been one of the most horrible things to go through as a leader.
Hard to get emails like this. How dare you make decisions for kids that are not yours? In her job to represent about 1,800 school employees, teachers, and concerns about returning to the classroom during pandemic has created vast enemies for Kelly Walker.
Being blamed because we're trying to keep our kids safe.
I think it's absurd you are fighting to keep schools closed. You need to be sued. Obviously, you have no concerns for the children.
I mean, we got threats. We had to close our office.
From parents?
Yeah.
Walker says police were not called, but threats were made that forced her to make upgrades to her office building security.
They did not suggest bodily harm, but they
Death threats? Were there any death threats?
There were no death threats, but there was enough tone and enough of them to make me concerned.
Who in the world do you think you are supporting? Because it's not the children. School board meetings were really tough.
Calling me out by name, saying, why would you say this? Our kids need to be in school.
Teacher flight appears to be real. Walker claims from July to December, 90 teachers usually resign or retire. Today, that number is 1.5 times that at 225.
Several very good friends, good teachers have just said, I'm out.
To read this, teachers are essential workers and should live up to the responsibility of the profession to return to the workplace just like I did. The fallout from COVID-19 continues as an educator of 30 years calls it quits July 1st.